Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the North American Shuffleboard Championships. Here we are looking at board 11, Eddie Brayman versus David Williams Jr. And these two fellas are in the pro division here, and scores 1-1. Eddie Brayman's getting ready to deliver his hammer, and comes up way short on that. I think he thought there might have been one more weight to play there, but it just goes to show you got to pay attention there to who's got the hammer. In any case, he's still got a 2-point lead first thing in the game here, and he's getting ready to shoot his first shot of the third frame, and he delivers it to his right side of the table. Nice 2 there. And David Williams Jr. gets right up there and fires it right off. And Eddie Brayman looks like he's going to the same place. He might try something a little shallower, maybe attempt to go around. And that's a pretty good placement if he wants to attempt to go around. And he might be setting him up for a pass and stick there. And David Williams Jr. takes that alley. Look at it curl right in there and hides it pretty well behind that behind the short weight, right on the line of the 2 and the 3. Eddie Brayman is a Northern California player, and David Williams Jr. is out of Texas. And David Williams Jr. has been a pro for several years now, and this is Eddie Brayman's first. This is Eddie Brayman's first pro tournament. And that was wonderfully executed, a double stick, and then David Williams Jr. just came right back and took out the deep one. And now Eddie, I think he's going to probably try to go around that again and maybe tuck one behind there, or maybe try to bump it up. Looks like he's going for the bump up. Didn't quite get it there, but he's got 2 working. David Williams Jr.'s got a lag against 2 here. And can he make it? There it goes. Looks hot. Looks hot coming in. Oh, wow. What a shot. So that puts the game back tied at 2-2. And now Eddie Brayman has the hammer. Now hammer's the last weight of the frame, and that is essentially the offensive position. And David Williams Jr. puts it right up against the rail there. Nothing to go around. And he's going to make Eddie Brayman shoot at this stuff and hopefully just maybe break his lag and not really give him an opportunity to score. And Eddie shoots right at it, across the board, keeps the board clean. Now up there on camera 1, you can see that big Tecate sign. And 2012 North American Shuffleboard Championships were sponsored by Tecate, and we'd like to thank them for their added money. They added prize money in the pro division, and really brought out a lot. The pro division was full this year to the max, so that's a wonderful thing. And also the 6-person draft team, which is an earlier event, that was full as well because there were so many pros who came out this year. So wonderful, wonderful event, and we'd like to thank Tecate for chipping in on that. Now, David Williams Jr.'s got 2 weights on the board. Eddie's in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to hit one of those off, maybe go for the combo. I think he was going for the deep one, but he hit the backup instead. And this is actually their second game of 3. And Eddie Brayman won the first one, so David Williams Jr. is fighting for his life here to stay alive in the winner's bracket. looks like he stole one there. David Williams Jr. stole one. And now they're setting up. On the other side of the table, Eddie Brayman's hammer. And David Williams Jr. delivers a pretty deep one there. Eddie could go around that. Might be a little deep for a go around. I think he's going to probably try to clear it off. Maybe try to stick it. Looks like he's kind of going for a stick. And he gets it. And nice blast shot here. David Williams Jr. fires these weights off like they're nothing. He's been playing for so long at such a high level that when he approaches the table, he sees the shot. It's second nature. He doesn't even think about it, which is why you'll see he shoots faster. He gets up to the board, puts the weight on the board, and shoots. I mean, his process is inside of 3 seconds there on some of these shots. And that's just from years and years of experience. And Eddie keeps playing him to the left there. That is our left on camera 1. And that could be a tempting one to go around, but I don't think he's going to take it. I don't see why he would. Typically you don't go around at this stage of the game when it's this close here. And especially if you don't have the hammer. Now, these two guys are very active in the shuffleboard community. David Williams Jr. is a frequent contributor to the Instructor's Corner on Facebook, where you can find a lot of tips. Nice lag there. That's 2. And so you go to Facebook and find the Instructor's Corner, and you can ask any of these pros here advice on how to shoot shuffleboard and what to do in different situations. And Eddie Brayman comments a lot in that group. And then Eddie Brayman also he's a computer programmer, and he came up with a program called Computer Peas a while back, which allows you to run a shuffleboard tournament on your computer. And that has been used in several major events. And wow, that's a nice deep one there. And then he also just came out with an app for your iPhone and your iPad called the TSN, the Table Shuffleboard Network. And several players use that, and it's I believe he's going to be integrating the Peas program into that, so you'll be able to run a tournament from it. And then you can also look up people's ratings. And you can, there's message boards on there. It's a wonderful app. Look it up, the TSN for your iPhone at the App Store. And David Williams Jr. goes back to pressing against that rail there. And Eddie's all over it. Now, if you look over to the board just to the left there, you got 2 other pros on this table. That's Al Salazar in the red and Rena Fleming playing against him. Al's from Arizona, and Rena, I believe, is from Oklahoma. And another couple of top pros. In the background there watching this game, you got Billy Melton and Mike Taylor. Billy Melton's in the blue shirt sitting down, and Mike Taylor's wearing that hat there, that orange hat. And I think that might be the 2 top players in the ratings this year, I believe. It's kind of a who's who of, and those guys are on camera too. And then behind on camera 1, you've got Tony Appel standing up there in the black shirt, and him and Eddie have been playing quite a bit, training together. Tony's another top pro. You got Tim Perry back there, who's the son of Bob Perry, and another up-and-comer. I think he's a pro this year for the first year. And Eddie sticks that, rolls it over to a nice 2. And David Williams Jr. has no problem firing these weights off. Eddie's going to play the other side of the board there. Trying to block up his lag, it looks like. And David Williams takes the path there. Drops a nice. Ooh, that might be a 3. It's either 2 or 3. Behind Eddie's weight. And he's kind of fumbling around there. He might be nervous about this one. And he chips it off. And David Williams Jr. fires a thumb shot there, sticks it up. And Eddie Brayman, thumb shot. Last time he put a 2 up, this time he puts a 1 up. And the score is tied at 5-5. David Williams Jr. has the hammer. And the first weight is somewhat shallow 1, right on the emblem there. You see how efficient these players are. They don't leave a lot of weights on the board. They know the more weights that you get on the board, the more of an opportunity that your opponent will have to use those weights against you. So they keep the board very clean. And you see this type of play mostly in the pro divisions, and in the lower divisions, people miss more, and so you end up with sometimes bigger frames, but a lot sloppier play, and the board isn't clean nearly as much. Again, we're looking at a clean board, and Eddie Brayman puts one nice short there. That's the first short weight we've seen in the game. And David sticks it right up there, sends it off deep. And Eddie's got to go right at this one, I think. Eddie Brayman hits it off. And he's getting ready to lag here. Scores 5-5. This is an important lag because let's give him an opportunity to get on 7 or 8. 2-point lead would be really nice for Junior. It'd be the first time he's taken the lead in the game. And he lags off. So Eddie caught a break there because Junior's very dangerous with his lag. And he ended up lagging off. So that's a hammer switch. And Junior essentially gave up his advantage there. And Eddie Brayman's got a chance to take the lead again. And now here's his chance to blow the game open. Here we go. Junior sets up just on the right side. There is a passing alley there. I don't think that Eddie's going to take it. I think he's going to probably keep the board clean and lag. Maybe try to stick this one up. And he sticks it. Oh, didn't stick it. He rolled it off. I thought that was right on. And David Williams Jr. again goes just about to that same area. Worked once, it might work twice. Here he goes. And he stuck that one. And moved the play over to the other side of the board, which is good. You always want to keep your opponent shooting different shots if you can. Unless you find something they can't hit. David Williams Jr. just gets up there and fires. Inside of 3 seconds. You just watch how fast these guys shoot. It's just one weight after the other when they're lining up for those power shots. And Eddie Brayman puts a nice big 2 up there. And David's checking out to see if he sticks it, what it's going to look like. If he sticks it up, he might leave a backboard for Eddie that could turn into a 2. Or so instead of blasting it off, looks like he's going to stick this freehand. Real nice stick there. And if Eddie sticks that, he's got a 1. Now Eddie's going to check it out. And Eddie's got a stick on it. Rolls it. Oh. And that could have been very dangerous. If he didn't hit that properly, he might have bumped Junior up to a 3 or stayed behind him and given him 2. So Junior made a nice play. He forced Eddie into a shot that could have gone his way. But instead, Eddie did make the shot and came up 2 extra points there. And Eddie is attempting that go-around again, hoping to draw that double stick. But it looks like Junior's going to fire this one off too. And Junior's not taking the bait. These guys are relying on their lag and not so much on board play and strategy as much as it's going to be a clean board and a lag, which is a real classic way to play. This is a good strategy, and a lot of people win tournaments that way. Nice stick. And looks like Eddie's probably going to fire it off here. Nice firm shot. And sticks it back. I don't think that stick was intentional, but he doesn't mind it. It's not dangerous. And Junior sticks it back. This time it gives him a little more room on the side there. And he's thinking about how to approach this weight, right-handed or left-handed. If he shoots it from the left side, his left, he will be more likely to stick it. Right side, he's going to be more likely to hit it off. And right side stick, that was a good shot. Still think he was trying to hit that off and make Junior lag against a clean board. And Junior puts a nice big 2 down there. No problem for David Williams Jr. And this game is tied up again at 7-7. This time Eddie Brayman has the hammer. First weight of the frame. And David Williams Jr. throws it deep. Deep or off, that's what they say. There's nothing for Eddie Brayman to go around at this point, and it's a nice way to control the frame. Now all David Williams Jr. has to do is hit him off, and Eddie can't hide behind anything and blow the game open. Junior's gonna, looks like he's going for a stick on this one. And he makes it. And looks like Eddie's either gonna go for a stick or the go-around. Looks like he's going for the go-around. Can he make it? Can he tuck it back there? Not enough gas there. Not enough speed. And now we're playing with 2 weights on the board. Here's where the game can start to get interesting. David Williams Jr. could try to bump his own up, potentially tuck around there. I think he's going for that pass. And didn't quite make it. Put a little bit too much speed on it. And now Eddie can try to stick up that blue one and have 2 working. Here he goes. Good shot. And now David Williams Jr. is approaching this. And he's trying to stick that front one, I believe. Gets it. Rolls it a little bit. Not too much to hide there. Now Eddie can stick this up here. That shot's still there. He just made that shot pretty much. And there he goes for it. And it looks like, I don't know if he was going for a bump there or if he missed on that, or if he missed trying to go for the stick for two. I think he was trying to stick for two. But in any case, he gave up 1 point to David Williams Jr. So that's why these guys try to play an efficient game and not keep too many weights on the board, because you just never know. Your opponent's weight could end up being the one that scores if it's on the board. I think Eddie's probably going to try to hit this one off, maybe go for a stick. Looks like he's going to try that stick there from the other side of the table. And he gets it. Rolls it. Beautiful shot. He's playing now to the other side of the table. And David Williams Jr. He calls his free hand his left hand, they say. But it looks like he's got a left-handed shot. Oh, maybe not. Looks like he just dumped it off the side there. So now Eddie Brayman's got one working. All right. Now Eddie Brayman's got two weights working. One covered pretty well. He goes for the combo. Oh, really nice attempt at the combo. Didn't quite hit it. So Eddie's still got one working, but Junior's, as we know, any weight on the table is dangerous, and David Williams Jr. has that one on the far emblem working too, if he can get that red one off. Two weights on the board. Eddie's thinking. And he's probably thinking about, if he misses this, he won't get all that money that Tecate put into the pot. There he goes. Blocks it up. Looks like he could still pick that out with a right-handed cross if he wanted to. I'm sorry, left-handed cross. And this time he tries it free-handed, which I believe he's more comfortable with. And he gets it right in there, puts a roll on it. Wonderful shot. And Eddie Brayman goes in for the shot, hits it. He would have liked to have stuck that, I think. But he didn't. 8-8. Tie ball game. And the first shot of the frame is right on the emblem. It's not over enough, quite so far to draw the pass. So I think David Williams Jr. is trying for the stick here. And didn't make the stick. Maybe he was trying to, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. But in any case, he left the board clean, which is no problem. A good board is a clean board. That's what they say. Or a clean board is a good board. Some people say it that way too. And he went for the go-around there and went off the side of the table. So this presents another opportunity to Eddie at 8-8 to potentially take advantage of it. And I think he's going to go for the pass weight here. Last time he came up short on his pass. Let's see what he does this time. Goes in and tucks it in there pretty good. But he's still got, he's still got 3 feet of room there to tuck it in if he wants to. Looks like he's going for that pass. Didn't quite make it. So Red's got one working right now on the table. And Eddie's thinking hard about what to do. That hole is now effectively plugged up. Anything you try to send that way is probably going to go off the side of the table. So he's got to go around on the on that wide side. Our right on camera 1, Eddie Brayman's left. Or I guess there's an option too. He could try to hit that blue one off if he wanted to. I don't think that he's even trying to do. Goes in that way. Comes in. And puts a nice 2 up there. And David Williams Jr.'s got that to contend with now. He ought to take that one off if he can and maybe stick it. Maybe roll it to a 2, roll it to a 3. Or a pro like David Williams Jr. could just lag a deeper 2 or lag a deeper 3 if you wanted to. That's definitely in his repertoire of shots. And I think he's trying to tap it. He misses the tap. He was trying to roll that to a 2 or a 3. But in any case, Eddie Brayman just stole 3 points. That's huge. And he's on 11. He's only 4 points away from winning this game. 11-8. If Eddie Brayman can keep the board clean and lag, David Williams Jr. has a uphill battle here to win this game. So Eddie Brayman puts one up there, and that is a dangerous shot. I think he probably wanted to go deeper with that, but he just gave David Williams an opportunity to pass that, and he's taking it. He's taking that pass shot, and he learned last time where it was, and there it goes, just like that. And that is a well-covered deep weight. That's exactly why you want to play the board deep, or you want to throw that first weight off. Because now David Williams Jr. has effectively used Eddie Brayman's own weight against him. And he goes at it from the far side, doesn't get it over. And now David Williams Jr. just has to wrap another one right in there, and he's in a really good spot. If he can potentially nudge that one up, he might have 3 points working. He's back in the game with the first 2 weights of the frame. Oh, he just comes up short of that nudge. And these guys are so dangerous. So dangerous. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile, no problem. So Eddie Brayman is facing 2 weights on the board against David Williams Jr., and he's got his own weight that's blocking those 2 weights. He tried it from the right side one time, didn't quite get it over enough. It might be open a little bit more now that one's sticking out for a double combo. And it looks like he's trying to go... Boy, I'm not sure what that was an attempt at. But he effectively covered those weights a little bit better. And David Williams Jr. is going to figure out what to do with his shot. And he's thinking hard. Thinking about all that Tecate money that's riding on this shot here. And he blocked up that side of the board. And what can Eddie Brayman do? He can't hit those. I mean, there's a sliver of an alley. Just a sliver to get those 2 deep ones off. Eddie can try to like outlag him if he wants to and make, if he can get it through those alleys. And it looks like he's trying to, that's what he's trying to do there. Didn't quite make it. And now David Williams Jr. just needs to get 1 more weight beyond all those red weights, and he will score 3 points this frame the hard way. And that's 3 points. Just like that. Another tie ball game. These guys are going point for point here. And David Williams Jr. shoots the first weight of the frame. And he goes over to that side of the table, his left side, and puts a nice deep one down there. That's a very difficult one to wrap around. I think Eddie's going to probably try for a stick. And that is a stick right there. And David Williams Jr. is going to go at it. Jersey. Pretty good heat on it. And he moves the play to the other side of the table. And now Eddie is probably trying for a stick here, maybe potentially a little roll. And he sticks it, rolls it off the table. And that shot intentionally off the end of the table to make Eddie Brayman have a decision here about what to do with this weight. Now, whatever he's going to do with it, David Williams Jr. is going to knock it off and make Eddie lag. Simple. Which is why he just fired it off the end of the table. He doesn't want to give Eddie anything to go around, to bump up, to play with him, and create a bigger frame than he can already get with just one weight. One weight can only score 4 points. And nobody's put a 4 up or found a 3 on this table yet. So it was a pretty smart move on David Williams Jr.'s part to just throw that weight off. Now Eddie's going to try to lag one in there. This could be the end of the game with a 4. And it looks like it's 2. Eddie Brayman is on 13 points. David Williams Jr. is on 11 points. And David Williams Jr. has the hammer this time, and it would not be the first time that he's closed out a game from 11. So all he needs to do is have one short one working and lag a 3 in, no problem. And Eddie Brayman's first short weight, trying to break his lag, make him shoot at a bunch of short junk, not junk, but short weights, so that if when it comes time for him to feel that last weight, all he's got to do is I don't know what's, oh, okay. Eddie's just getting those weights down at the end of the board, looking at it, thinking about his situation. Oh, and I think Eddie fouled that one. That's what the problem was. So he sticks it. And David Williams Jr. goes for a pass. And barely makes a pass. It's open still. I think a right-handed spread shot would get that. Or a nice firm right hand off the rail would get that as well. But Eddie might be wanting to go for a pass. I think he's going to go for a stick, though. Or maybe he's going for a pass on the other side. Doesn't make it. So there's David Williams Jr.'s 1 point. Essentially representing 12 points. And if he can get a 3 in there, could be the end of the game. This is a chance for a win here. And, oh man, that speed might have been right, but he ran into his own. So Eddie got lucky there. And the score is 13-12. Eddie Brayman has to score 2 points to win this game. And David Williams Jr. needs to score 3 points to win this game. First shot of the frame is David Williams Jr. Eddie Brayman approaching the table with the hammer, his first weight of the frame. And I think he's going to stick that if he can. Oh, and he misses it. This is a dangerous time to have a miss like that. He might have wanted to take his time with that shot a little bit, but I think he had it lined up nice and good. But he missed it. So now David's got a cover on his 2. And Eddie is in some deep water here. That's game on the board for David Williams Jr. He's got 3 points working. And Eddie gets that one off. So David Williams Jr. now has 14 points. represented on the table, and he's going to put another cover on that. I think he wanted that one to be deeper. It looks like he got there, deeper than that red one, so that he can always maintain game on the board. That's how you come from behind and win games right there. And he was waiting for that opportunity the whole time. Sometimes shuffleboard is giving your opponent just enough rope to hang themselves with, and that's what he did there. Although Eddie Brayman just made a great shot, so that's 2 points. Looks like working, and that represents game on the board for Eddie Brayman. And David Williams Jr. sends it over there, right-handed, jersey shot, sticks it up. 2 points working. I think he was going for a roll so that he could still have game on the board. Didn't make it, but he does have points working. And Eddie Brayman is going to try to roll that one. And oh my God, he gave up the game right there. And that's 15 points for David Williams Jr., which is going to end this game. Second game of the match. And these guys are going to have to go to a rubber match, or a rubber game for the match, the third game of the match, to find out who moves on in the winner's bracket and who goes to the loser's bracket.